KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFLTV. We're at the Odeon in Leicester Square here. It's our film premiere, isn't it, Ben Davison?
Well, it's a historical event, so yeah. Really
just like Harlow.
Not far off, to be honest.
Okay, let's jump straight into it. We ain't got a lot of time, but look, you've been involved in obviously Joshua's last few fights. Dubois is a different proposition though, isn't he?
Yeah, look, each fight is a different proposition, so yeah, but we know what we're up against. You know, we're very familiar with the fighter, and AJ knows what he needs to do. So,
a lot of people have been saying, obviously, that we've been talking to, if Dubois to take the volume of punches, which is all in hindsight, against Joshua that he did against Hrgović, that this could be kind of a different situation for Dubois. I mean, look, we know that you're a student of the game, you know all this stuff we're saying to you anyway, but just talk to me about those kind of comments.
I just get. It's hard for me to go into complete detail, to even be enthusiastic about explaining these things, but just very simply, people keep going on about double jab, can't counter if it's a double jab. Ngannou, when he got dropped and countered, threw a double jab. Like, I think that, you know, yes, Dubois can take a lot of confidence from the fights, his last couple of fights. Same with Ngannou, took a lot of confidence from the Fury fight. I think that when they fight Joshua, they seem to think that, oh, if we're aggressive, you know, he's an unbelievable counter puncher, and I think that you know, if anybody thinks that they can just come in and start winging punches at AJ, they very quickly find out, as Ngannou did.
Aside from the power which obviously Dubois possesses, what are your concerns going into this fight?
I'm not going to go into ins and outs, but like I say, I'm very confident. I'm very confident. We're very familiar with Dubois, as is AJ, and he knows what he needs to do.
Are you taking anything from Dubois' last performances that gives you any issue for concern? I'm just asking, from the Miller fight, whether it's the Hrgović fight, are you taking anything that happened in there that gives you concern going into this fight?
Yeah, I think that he's a top quality heavyweight. He's a heavyweight champion of the world, so you know, we're not playing him down by any means. They're really good wins. You know, Jarrell Miller and Filip Hrgović. I think Filip Hrgović is a really good fighter as well, and he come through them and was victorious. So, of course, there's obstacles that we've got to overcome. We're well aware of that.
Something about Joshua we know from the outside, confidence is a key factor. We know he's on a high, etc., etc. What can you say about that going into this fight with his mentality that's different from a year ago, for example?
Yeah, I don't think it's confidence. I think it's just a case of, you know, understanding what he needs to do, knowing what he needs to do, and if he has those things on point, he'll go and execute.
Very diplomatic answers here. Look, I'm sure you'll give us kind of after the fight, as you always do. You like to talk more after the fight. You don't like talking before the fight. You like to kind of go there, get the job done, then you can kind of give us a little bit more. Yeah,
look, it's about the fighters, the event, the fans, everything like that. I'm here to do a job and make sure that Anthony Joshua is in the best position to be to perform the best he can, and you know, that's all I'm here for.
Are you training to do it early?
I think there's potential for it to go early, yeah, you know, no doubt about that.
Right.
I said that from the very start.
You did say that to me 6 months ago, to be fair.
So, not banking on it, but I wouldn't be shocked.
Ben Davison, have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish, mate?
No, just an amazing event. Yeah, so looking forward to it.
96,000 people are going to be there when these two guys get in the ring. I mean, for British boxing, it's absolutely fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, I'm looking forward to it.
Ben Davison, thank you very much for your time, and we'll look forward to a great week here in London and roll on Saturday.
Appreciate it.